Okay, so from my childhood, right from my childhood, I was a very lazy and unambitious person. Okay, like during the free time, all I did was just playing video games and watching movies. Okay, so as a result, what happened? I was not able to grow any real talent. I didn't have any real talent to show for. But the thing is that there was no repercussion. Like I didn't care whether I had any talent or not. I thought I could forever do like this in my life. I can just forever waste my life like this. Then when I turned 18-year old, I decided to do something unconventional. I thought that instead of going to a general career path, I want to do something unconventional. But then the real problem came. The reality slapped me hard on my face. I realized that since I don't have any other creativity, since I don't have any talent at all, so I cannot choose any unconventional career for myself because I had zero potential. That is the time, that is when I realized that I was just wasting my life for 18 years. That is when I realized that I was just a loser, a plain loser for 18 years. And that is when I realized, I committed to myself that I will change my life. Like maybe in the childhood I was a complete loser, but in the adult life I will be a legend, a very big legend. Okay, and that is how I decided to work on myself. I started upgrading on my skill. I started doing many internships in my college. I made the decision that I will be the first person in my family who will do a business, who will become an entrepreneur. I wanted to prove everyone wrong. I wanted to prove myself that yes, I can do it. Okay. And then I worked in a lot of companies during college. I keep on upskilling myself. I kept on listening to podcasts. I kept on listening to, watching YouTube videos of people who are doing better than me. I kept on, reading self-help books. As a result, I became more better as a person. I kept on growing as a person. Okay. And then now the thing is that the journey was not easy. Okay, for example, during my college I did a lot of internship, but I had to struggle a lot to get those internships. Okay, I had to face a lot of rejection to get those internships. After that, when I started freelancing, I also had to face a lot of rejection while doing freelancing. It was not so easy to get clients, because the competition is really high. You really have to struggle a lot, and you have got to have a lot of patience in order to stand out from the crowd. Okay, but my advantage was that I don't give up. I don't give up ever, because that is something that I have in me as you can say a God-gifted strength, a God-gifted asset, that I don't ever give up. Okay, I am extremely persistent about my goal. If I decide to achieve something, then I will achieve that no matter what. Okay, now after graduation, as I told you that I don't want to do any job, I want to do business. So after graduation, all of my friends went for a job, but I didn't went for a job because I was determined to do business only. But again, the path was not easy. For the 6 months, I graduated in 2023, and for 6 months, I just worked for pennies. I was not getting any client. I was not getting anything at all. I was just a freelance content writer who was trying on Upwork and Fiverr to get clients, but it was not easy. The competition was high, and I was working for pennies. Now, from February 2024, everything changed when I started posting on LinkedIn. I saw that LinkedIn is a gold mine, and this is my only opportunity to stand out. And I decided to niche down to LinkedIn ghostwriting. Instead of calling myself a freelance content writer, I want to become a LinkedIn ghostwriter and start my ghostwriting agency. So I started posting on LinkedIn from February 2024. And from that time to 3 months, for 3 months straight, I posted every single day on LinkedIn without fail. And after 3 months, I became a brand in the ghostwriting space. People started to know my name. Okay. And that was the first time I started tasting success. I understood what success looks like. Okay. I understood what it takes to become successful. And after 3 months, I thought that if I can do it for myself, then why not do it for other people? And that is how I started providing it as a done for you service. I started providing personal branding service. Now in our company, we provide 360-degree LinkedIn management, end-to-end LinkedIn management, like profile optimization, carousel, ghostwriting, engagement, everything we do for founders and coaches who are either too busy to handle LinkedIn or don't know how to manage LinkedIn by themselves. Okay, so currently my company's name is Aritra. I named it after myself, Aritra. And we are a LinkedIn management agency. I will advise that take risk. You have to take risk in life, and take risk when you're young, not when you're 30-year-old. Because when you're 30 or 40-year-old, then you have a lot of responsibility. And when you have a lot of responsibility, you cannot take this. Okay, for example, let me tell you the story of my father. My father, when he was 35-year-old, he also decided to start a business. He also wanted to start a business. But the problem was that during that time, he was already married and I was born. Okay. So during that time, he had a lot of responsibility. As a result, he cannot continue with his business and had to stick to a full-time job. But I am taking risk right now. I am only 22-year-old and this is the right time to take risk. So advice for all youngsters will be take risk, do something bold when you're young. Don't wait for the perfect time. This is the only time to take this. This is your 20s is not the time to settle down. The society will say that you have to get a job, get married, buy a beautiful car, buy a house, have some kids. No, screw that. You have to take risk right now, explore what is working for you, what is not working for you. For example, as you know that I did a lot of internship in college and this was all to explore that what is working for me, which field is right for me. And then only I realized that LinkedIn ghostwriting is the right path for me. So basically what I did after college, I didn't got into any job. I basically took a risk because the risk was that I was having a career gap. Like after college, if I don't get into any job, then I will be making a huge career gap because any employer will ask me, what were you doing after graduation? But still I took that risk and today I am earning in 4-figure USD, in 4-figure US dollar and working with international clients.